Hello everyone, I put my O here. Welcome to episode 14 of my beginner's guide. And today we are going to do some upgrades to my armor. I said in the last episode I'm gonna go for an armor, but I was thinking about not doing an expensive one because I don't think everyone would have the luck I have and get this much currency in the beginning. But one of the comments wanted me to do the expensive one, so well, let's just see what it is worth. And the expensive one I'm talking about is an armor that actually carry me into endgame and actually pass that. I'm talking about Belly of the Beast. So let's see what a 5-linked Belly of the Beast will cost me. So I'm right now on PV Trade. I'm gonna try to remember to put a link to this website in the description. And this website basically scans all of the shops in Path of Exile. So you can find the item you're searching for and then type in the contact information and then trade with them. I'm gonna show it. First, I want an armor. Where do we have the armor? Body armor. This armor I'm talking about are a full variable scale plate. So let's actually find one. Full Roman scale. Here we have Roman scale. This is a higher level than I actually can use right now, but you can always use it later when I level it up. So let's see what we can find. And I want sockets, so I want at least 5 sockets and at least 5 links. And doing that, 20 chaos. That's actually not that big a deal. Just for fun. This is just for fun. We're gonna compare what a 6-link one costs. It's going to be expensive and I will never have a chance to afford it. That was not actually that bad. But that is still 370 chaos, but I don't need that fancy stuff right now, so let's go for a 5-link. It's actually only 20 chaos, and that's actually something you can afford pretty easy. Let's see if we can get someone that's decently rolled. Actually, this one are pretty decent roll. 40 is the best one, so this armor right here is actually the second best it can roll, and it's the cheapest one. So just click on the whisper when it's copied to clipboard automatically. So I'm gonna do that. And then we are going to have it whisper and then just have it right in there. And let's pray to the god of army and he actually responds. He did respond. So he invited me to party, and the usual stuff is that you just visit their hideout, and usually where you're gonna trade with them. Let's go to my chest here and get my chaos, and then we get a really good armor. I can't use it yet, by the way, but I will be able to use it soon. And thank you. And my plan is actually to use a unique Duelist Build, by the way, and I'm gonna get that later. So let's for now continue so we actually can use the armor. We need 3 more levels, which shouldn't be any problem. It should not take that long. And then we're gonna have a fantastic armor, which I'm actually really recommending for a build like this. If you're not gonna use Bring of Rain, which also are good. I can still use Bring of Rain in this build, but this build is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to use Bring of Rain in this build. So it will not be an exact copy of my, normal blade flow. Not blade flow. I'm playing too much blade flow. I need to stop saying that 24/7. My other dueling build. And someone in the comments actually was talking about some interesting weapon that I may try out, which are the Regal weapon, which are a dual weapon. So maybe I should use that weapon. I could actually use it with this build. I don't know the value of that weapon. I'll use it just for fun, but it is an axe. And was it a sword as well? Was it a sword and an axe, or was it just an axe? This build can use an axe if I just taking axe note instead of sword note, so it's not that big of a deal. But I will see. It's a really high level weapon, so it's a long time there. So maybe, but I'm not really sure. I may actually do it on my old build instead, just for fun, and see how that works, and it should be pretty powerful. Should be close here on the waypoint. By the way, I need to upgrade my helmet soon. This helmet looks What is this? This hand, it looks horrible. It's the best one I've found so far, but still, the looks are important. If I really want, I could just use some microtransaction and look even better, but, well, if you're a new player, I think it's pretty much guaranteed that you don't have microtransaction. Maybe, but it could be really wrong. But just so everyone knows, the microtransaction will not help you in any way in the game. It's just cosmetic. It makes you look good. And I actually encourage people to buy and to support Granny Games so they can continue doing this awesome content. Well, I'm buying a lot of them, so that's that. See if we can actually... We're gonna kill the witch in Cruel here, so Alera, I gonna go and talk to you and kill you. Shouldn't the waypoint be here somewhere? Ah, whatever. Let's take Alera directly. If you're wondering what will happen if you help Alera, you get cast speed, 5% cast speed. I don't planning on using any spells anytime soon, except for constant damage taken, which cast speed doesn't matter at all. So, but by the way, we got a level. So let's get barbarism and get even better protection. Almost 2,000 life. We're getting close at least to 2,000 life. My goal is to have at least 5,500 life. I'm gonna kill you, and there's nothing you can do about it. You died. Man, I just love when enemies just explodes like that. It's just so satisfying. Level all my gems. So now let's do the Weaver's Chamber and one way forward. These boots, no, they're not that good. It's not the base type I want. I want either an evasion or armor base type on my gear. But if I find a really good piece which have energy shield, I have no problem using that. It's just a little bit small amount of extra hit point, which you may get to use. Well, probably not, but yeah, you'll see what I mean. And look what we have here. We have a Rival Altar here. We are playing in the Talisman League, but I don't think I have any talismans, so I can't use it. I have talisman on my stat from other characters, but as I said, only things I make on this character. Look at here, we have a... That's pretty nice actually. That's actually a really good... Let's take a look at that. What is it? Here it is. Increase attack damage, increase spell damage, increase cast speed. Well, a lot of spells, but could almost be better than that. No, man, but why do it give spell damage? Oh, it should be so good if it was physical damage. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use it. Actually, I go for the resistance of my current amulet. Let's see if we can find a spider. I actually think I'm gonna cut here, so you don't have to see me looking for the spider. Inner treasure. That belt. I think I could actually use that belt. I have that belt, so I just have to show when I find something with inner treasure. That's a pretty rare mod actually. And actually find a way to the spider. That took some time actually. So let's get to the spider. Or as one of my friends call him, the Malagara spider. Because he had a Malagara spike in his head. Probably that thing that made it to such a big giant monster. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry bro. Can't answer you. Just need to say I just need to say hello, but I can't. Right now I'm recording, so I'm sorry, bro. I hope you understand. He's a really nice guy. I play in Path of Exile with. Let's see if we can actually find the spider. Blue enemies. Man, I want to have the level. I just need 2 more level, then these are... We're going to have a lot of protection. Need to kill that enemy back there so we actually can... There we go. I just love when enemies just explodes like that. It looks awesome. And actually, by the way, the Yule I'm gonna use, which I of course not remember the name right now, but it's a Yule specifically for a dual strike. And I think I'm gonna show it later. But I need to trade for it, and it's really cheap, if I remember right. Man, so far this character have been really powerful and going forward fast. It's just that I'm slow making my videos. And here we have the spider. Let's take care of this monstrosity. I'll bring it on, little spider. What are you gonna do? Need to be a little bit better on that. And yeah, I summon my fire golem and my little friend. The problem by using this weapon, you know, Lucretius Blade, if you don't know it, that it's easy to get stunned. A lot. So that's the drawback by using that weapon. But we got Malagos spikes, so let's continue. Let's continue to oh, by the way, before I forgot, we actually gonna get a passive skill point because we did one way forward. So let's get back here and talk to Basil, which I probably pronounced wrong. And here we have the Book of Skill. So let's take another skill point, and soon we are not going to crit anymore. I like the consistency when I'm making one of these builds, so you don't need any accuracy. Because I hate taking accuracy in the skill tree. And that is for all builds I make. So now when that fantastic shield I used to use exists in the game, I see no reason not to use that shield. I just love that shield. But that's not related to these videos, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. Let's open some strong boxes here. Well, I see you guys at Chamber of Sin. And now we are at Chamber of Sin. By the way, I have already done the Ascendancy for this character, and if you're watching one of my other videos, I actually showing where all of the Ascendancy trials are. So I'm not going to do it here, but if you would like to know, the Ascendancy trial are in level 2 of this area, Chamber of Sin. I'm not going to do it on this character, because I already done it because my other characters. They're pretty much the same. Actually, one interesting thing I've been thinking about is what's going to happen with the trials when Act 10 comes out. How that's going to work, because I have no idea. It's going to be really, really interesting to see. Take that. Hollow Light, Mana Flask, I don't think I need it. So let's see if I can actually find the way down here. So I'm gonna cut here and find my way down. So we are at Chamber of Sin level 2, activate a waypoint, and we got a level. So one more level, then we're going to have all the protection you can ever hope for. But I see now I need to change the color of that. That's actually quite hard to actually get a Belly of the Beast with the well, what is now 3 blue and no green whatsoever. That's not the easiest one to run. But unfortunately I don't need any blue, so I'm not gonna have that. I just remember one piece of equipment I could get to this build, which would be really, really good. That would be a Void Heart. I don't know the price of it. I think the price of it in the League, and now I'm specifically talking about the League, are quite cheap, and I'm not talking about the Legacy one. The Legacy one is super expensive. But anyway, be able to potion enemies and make them bleed even easier, that would be nice. Would be a good damage boost, but well, I don't care that much about the damage over time effect anyway, so for this character I'm considering the bleeding effect to be just a bonus. The real thing are the increased damage the enemy taking when they are bleeding, and if you know how fast I'm going to hit with this character, making the enemy to bleed, it's like almost impossible them to not start bleeding. You can see already now the enemy bleeds a lot, it's easy. But when I get into higher level, and maybe when I ascend a little bit more, it's going to be even easier to make the enemy bleed. Especially bosses or things I can hit more than one times before they die. It's going to be really easy. But let's take down the boss on this area. And by the way, we just need one more level. Then we have some really good protection. And then we're just gonna focus a little bit on damage. I said before, this character is going to be a duelist build, as you probably already know, but it's not set in stone if I'm gonna use an axe or a sword. I'm gonna probably go for a sword because the swords are super powerful right now. But it would be fun to use Regal's weapon in the end. But I will see. I'm not gonna do something I haven't tried out myself yet on a guide build, and it's probably a little bit too advanced if you are a new player. And especially if you not even know what I'm talking about right now. Yeah, I'm not that rich in this league. But I'm rich enough. I don't need more. Come on, be blue. No, be red, be red. That was not what I think about red. Or well. We may need to... We are rich in the chaos, but we are really poor in chromatics. That's good. That's good enough. That will do it. So we're gonna do it with that. Now we are... Oh, come on. I forget the waypoint to crossroads. Sorry, guys. Even the ones that have played this game for such a long time can do a mistake. But let's get there anyway. Crating gives you attack speed and oaks give you physical damage, and this build is quite heavily relied on attack speed, so attack speed is a really important thing. So I think I'm gonna go for attack speed over the physical damage. So see me at the... So I went to the, well, wetlands to take care of oak. They're basically, I'm gonna kill oak and I'm gonna help Crating. Crating gives you in cruel, he gives you attack speed, and oak gives you physical damage. This build is pretty reliable on high attack speed, so I'm gonna go for the attack speed. It's no problem to help oak in cruel, you can do that if you want, it will work as well, but I consider the attack speed to be a little bit better, at least for this build. It depends on your build. I got you in a corner, oak. Now we got that. So now we're just gonna go and talk to Crating, and we are on our way to finish this act. But before that, let's go and take the waypoint here and kill some enemies. It's actually fun when you actually get the crit sometimes, but I have way less crit chance than I need to actually be a reliable crit build. You could make this build to a crit build, it would work, but I'm considering the accuracy and doesn't need to invest anything in crit chance to be a little bit both beginner friendlier and easier to do. And I actually like the consistency. Let's go take the belt. See if we can find the waypoint here. There we have the waypoint. Let's go to crossroads, and I'm gonna see you guys at the broken bridge. And here we have the broken bridge, so let's talk to Crating. And then we are on our way. I don't know if I gonna well finish this act today as I did with Act 1, because we are a little bit like half through the act. But let's see what we can do anyway. Hello enemies. We have the roots here, let's get rid of that. And by the way, I'm going to open a seal here, so see you guys at the I will probably be Northern Forest actually. So, I just made it out of the Wall Ruin and I actually got a passive skill point because I leveled. And you all know what that means. We are finally gonna use Belly of the Beast. So, let's unequip this. We have Hell of Ash, fast attacks. We have faster attacks there. Dual Strike, Melee Splash, Melee physical damage. And where do I have my... I know I should have a... Oh, there it goes, multi-strike. Now that's some damage, 6,000 damage. And where do we have Hell of Ash? Oh, there it is. Never mind. 7,200. That's pretty nice. Now I just need faster weapons and more level, of course. I start to get them pretty fast, and look at us. I have like 2,000 life already. I feel pretty tanky right now. Let's see if we can summon a Beyond boss or something. Come on. I guess not. Well, you can get everything. If you're wondering where those enemy pops out, I am currently using a Beyond Leakstone here. So if you're killing a lot of enemies at the same area, they will spawn a pretty powerful enemy that want to ruin your day. I'm also playing warbands. That's why some of these weird enemies attacking me. So let's actually I'm gonna try to finish this act today. And now we are quite tanky, so that's awesome. I need to put my Whirling Blade on Blood Magic so I can use it without any, well, interference. Things are dying quite quickly. Man, I like playing melee builds. That is my favorite. Oh, there we have a Beyond boss. Swifting Darkness. This is actually a quite dangerous boss. But it's not that dangerous because we are in a low level area, so it's not that bad. But they are quite challenging, but they're also fun to fight, so... There are a super version of that boss, which I don't really remember the name of, but it's a quite dangerous boss, so... That's that. And here I have like all of the other Beyond bosses at the same time. And now we have reached the Ancient Pyramid. So let's continue up here. Actually, I'm gonna just throw away this armor. I don't need it. I can summon my friend again. Tora, Master of the Hunt. I don't want to do your mission right now. But as I've said before, if you're new to the game, do all the missions you can find. I may gonna cut here, so you don't need to see me slowly get up to the apex of the pyramid, but yeah, actually I'm gonna cut here so you don't have to see me slowly walking my way up. Level again. And we have reached the apex. I like the music in here actually, so I'm gonna actually put the music on. I've actually got a level, so now we can't crit, but we can't miss anymore. Almost 8,000 damage. So Val, let's bring it on and get this over. Actually, I was not planning on doing the whole act today, but everything is going so smoothly, so everything is going perfect right now for this character. But in the next episode, we're actually gonna do another upgrade in the next episode. I'm gonna upgrade my helmet. My boots is actually decent. I'm gonna talk about it later. First, we're gonna have a boss fight to do. You're summing your ads. Come on, Val. Laser, I'm face tanking that crap. I'm doing a little bit of damage. And Val defeated. Actually, maybe, let's take a look at those boots. Good resistance if there was higher. Well, I want some boots with some movement speed on. Let's see these gloves here. Physical damage. Attack speed. Actually, these gloves are a little bad though, but not that much. let's get to City of Zaan, which are one of my favorite farming areas in the entire game. Because there are so much enemies here and it's just not dangerous enemies. Let's get to Zaan before we end this episode. Look at that, another Beyond boss. They are not that bad in the early game, but if you're on a really high level map with some dangerous mods, they can be extremely dangerous. But they are fun, so I like them. Let's save Clarissa. We have saved you. Let's jump down here. Kill some of these enemies and give them some experience. Blue enemies. Here we come. And we got to City of Zaan. So, I'm just gonna stop the video here, and in the next episode I'm gonna see if we can get a better helmet. Maybe one of the rings will be a good idea to upgrade. Maybe my amulet. I'm not really sure, but they're pretty decent. But the helmet, well, I picked out this helmet last time because my current helmet I used before that was just garbage. So I'm definitely going to upgrade my helmet to something with high armor and life and maybe some resistance. My resistance is quite decent actually. But everything is going forward, and I think I'm gonna wait to level 58. Then I'm going to upgrade my weapons. So things are going forward at least. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this episode. Tell me comment what you think about it, and I'm pretty hyped to continue this character. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and see you guys next time.